What is a palimpsest in medieval manuscripts? Have you ever wondered how ancient texts were preserved in a time when writing materials were scarce? One fascinating solution was the creation of palimpsests in medieval manuscripts. A palimpsest is a page of parchment where the original text has been scraped or washed off to make room for new writing. This practice was common in medieval Europe, where parchment, made from animal skins like lamb, calf, or goat, was quite expensive and not easily obtained. Instead of throwing away old manuscripts, scribes would erase the earlier writing and overwrite the page with new material. The term palimpsest comes from a Greek word meaning scraped again, which perfectly describes the process of reusing the parchment. This technique was a practical response to the high cost of writing materials during that time. To erase the original writing, scribes would scrape the parchment with a knife or rub it with substances like powdered pumice to smooth the surface. As a result, palimpsests often contain two layers of text, the visible newer writing on top and the older, erased text underneath, known as the underwriting. Although the original writing was removed, traces usually remain. In some cases, special techniques like ultraviolet light can help recover or read these hidden texts. Palimpsests are particularly valuable for scholars studying lost or rare texts from the Middle Ages. Medieval codices or books were made by folding and stacking sheets of parchment, which were then sewn together. In palimpsests, the overwritten text often runs perpendicular to the erased text, reflecting how the parchment was cut and reused. Interestingly, palimpsests were not created solely for economic reasons. They also served cultural and religious purposes. For example, a pagan manuscript might be erased and overwritten with Christian texts, showcasing how medieval scribes adapted older materials for new uses. One notable example is the Archimedes palimpsest, a medieval prayer book that was written over earlier scientific treatises by Archimedes. This unique manuscript illustrates how palimpsests can preserve important knowledge from antiquity, hidden beneath later writings. In summary, a palimpsest in medieval manuscripts is a reused parchment page where an earlier text was removed to make way for a new one. This practice reflects the economic, cultural, and religious conditions of medieval Europe, offering a unique glimpse into the transmission and preservation of texts during that time.